Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and to the unboxing video for the Airfix 172 Scale Tiger 1 tank. And so yeah, this I've not built a tank before, so hang on a minute, I just got to get me, I always keep on forgetting to do my collar, shirt collar. Right, as I was saying, I've not built a tank before, so this will be something new for me. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. Okay, all right, so let's crack on and ask that all important question: what's in the box? Okay, right. We've got one color scheme here. Okay, and code number is A68222. It's for anyone over the age of 8 years old. We've got 3 paints, glue, a brush, and that is all in the set there. Okay, skill level 1. We've got Airfix flying hour. Again, we've got the color scheme on the side there. It tells you a little bit about the tank as well. And on the back here, you've got the color scheme in more detail. Okay. And also you got warnings in English and German. Okay, right. Let's go and get me. Let's get this up in a minute. So there we go. Side opening box. Here's our paints. Okay. And we've got black, gunmetal, and humble number 94 as well. Here's our brush. And we've got our set of decals and instructions. Okay, so I'll be back in a bit. Okay, so we've got our instructions. Okay, we've got tells us a little bit about what it says in the says about the tank in English and French, plus warnings in different languages as well. Got the specifications here as well. Okay, so as we turn over, we've got more about the tank in different languages. In this case, it's German, Spanish and Swedish. We've got a sprue map as well. So we've got a sprue map. Yeah, you've got sprue A, sprue B and sprue C. So that tells us that's going to have 3 sprues. Or three frames, or whatever you like to call them. Okay, here it tells you it's got all kinds of symbols here. So say, look, if you've got part A1, if you've got part A1, it'll tell you it'll give you the part number and it'll be circled as well. Here you've got the sprue, yeah, and it tells you which parts you need to actually complete that part. to complete that particular step, and that continues through that page. Also, if you see here times 2 or times 4 or whatever, it tells you to repeat the process. Okay, and it'll tell you what color paint you need, and it'll tell you what if there's any optional parts as well. If you see this, it says don't glue, and if you see that, it'll say glue it together. Right, here we got steps 4, 5 and 6. So there we go, and we've got on this page you've got steps 7, 8 and 9, and on this page you've got steps 10 and 11. So altogether there's about 11 steps to building the model. Okay, so there you have it. That's the instruction sheet. Decals, or water transfers, whatever you like to call them. Okay, these are actually made by a company called Cartograph. Okay, and you see that they're all numbers as well. It's got 1, 2, 3 and 4, and it tells you on the color call out at the back where those decals go. Okay, so that's that out of the way. Right, now to the actual frames. Okay, so we can take right, there are 1, 2, 3 sprues, as we've already said. This is this one here that I'm fiddling around with. That is, this one's frame A. This one that I've got here is frame B, and this one's frame C because it's got all the tires and the the tracks and the wheels on it. Okay. Okay. Okay guys, well this is frame A, and this is the frame that's got the hull on it, the hull of the tank on it, and it's well molded. I can't see any bits. Well molded. I can't see any bits of flash on here, although there are little bits of plastic which really shouldn't be there. These are called nubs or nibs, whatever you like to call them. And you see on the top of the tank it's got that little bit of detail as well. So got that little bit of detail on it as well. So this is the top of the hull, right? I think this is the front. These are the two sides where, so you can tell that they are, because that's where that is where the tracks are going to go. This one here is towards the back of the aircraft. Okay, and these are all the sides as well. Okay, so that's frame A. Okay, this is frame B, and once again nicely welded parts there, and well, nice fair bit of detail as well. This is all for the turret, this part here. Once again, we've got the nibs. It's just those little bits of plastic that are sticking out from the part. So they will have to be cleaned off. But apart from that, it's all right. And this part is actually for the turret. Okay. So there we go. Right, frame C, and these are the tracks, and so again, nicely molded parts again. Once again, I can't see any flash. I have noticed that with all three frames, it's in a nice tanny colour, nice sandy colour. So yeah, really looking forward to this. So what we'll do is, I think I might actually build it a bit differently to the Spitfire, and just get all the parts before I actually start priming, and before it starts to prime and paints everything. Okay. Alright, so there we go, that's all the frames. Alright, let's have a look and see what's in this, get the paints out and all that. As I say, you get your brush with it as well. So you get your paints. This is one of them. That looks to me as if it's been well and truly dried up. I think, yeah, they all have. Mind you, I have had this kit for quite a while, so these two I'm not so worried about, because I've already got them in my stash, the 53 and the 33. So I've already got them in my as part of my collection of paints. This one I haven't got, and it looks as if it's sort of fairly well dried out. So it looks as if it's been fairly well dried out, but I do have this one, which is more like a sandy colour as well. So it's which is more like a sandy colour, and it's not too dissimilar. So I think I'll probably use this one. Okay, when I come to actually paint it. This is Humble number 93. So it's not too dissimilar, judging by the colour of the paint itself. So there we go. So there we go, that's that one. Now we've got the glue. Now this can be a bit this can be quite uncontrollable, if you see what I mean, because if I just get this off, yeah, it's already started to come out already. So, and it's also quite pungent as well. So I'm not going to use this one because I've got my own glues. Okay, but it's up to you if you want to use this as well. Okay, and what polycement does, it's all it does, if it comes into contact with two bits of plastic, all it does is just welds the plastic together, so that it joins it, if you see what I mean. Okay, so So yeah, that's your glue anyway. So but as I say, it's up to you if you want to use it. But I'm not going to use it because I've already got some Plastic Magic and some Tamiya glues as well. So which I think might be better off for glue application, because they have a little bit of a brush on the handle. Okay, on the top. Okay, so I'll just go and get it a minute, and I'll show you what I mean. Back now, and so this is the Plastic Magic that I was talking about. This is it says it's a 10-second cement. Okay, so that's that one. This is Tamiya extra thin cement. Now, if I see what I mean by the brush, you just unscrew it. Okay, you see there's a little brush on, there's some bristles there, and you can actually smell it as well. It's quite pungent stuff. Okay, so when what you do, so you'll have, if you've not done this before, it's quite simple to do. All you need to do is to just dip it in the glue, and then brush whatever part you're gluing together. So say like if I'm gluing a couple of these together, you would brush glue. You would brush some glue on there, and then just quite simply stick it together. And you leave that to set for a few minutes before you can actually finish off the model. Okay, so those are the glues I'm probably going to use for this build. Okay, I am actually thinking about looking at getting a really large tube of this one really large tube of this one to get as well, for just to try and dab it into the guide holes, or the locating holes, so to speak. Okay, but this really for me, it doesn't really work. Okay, I prefer to use these two. Okay, so anyway, that's that. Well guys, that's it for this unboxing video. But before I go, I'm going to show you some of the tools I'm going to be using for this build. Okay, so apologies if I've not told you about these before, but you'll have seen me use them in my other builds. Okay, so first up, we got the brush. This comes included with the kit, so we're going to be using that anyway. So this is this is a number 2 brush. Okay, so that's a number 2 brush. Okay, so should be obviously we're going to be using that for the painting. Okay, as I say, I'm going to be using these paints. Okay, this one is, as I say, it's not too dissimilar to the one that comes in the box. Okay, so I'll probably use that one as well. Okay, these are dropper bottles which you can get from Airfix. Plus, you can also get it from people like Amazon and so on. Okay, so those are the dropper bottles that I'm going to be using. You've also got the number 33 matte black and the 56 gunmetal, which Airfix do say you use as well. Okay, so there we go. Those are the paints out of the way. Right, this is a craft knife, or scalpel, whatever you like to call it, but it's actually quite sharp, and and you can use this to go and cut the parts off the sprue, but this is actually better for trying to clean up all those uneven bits which these didn't cut off. Okay, so these are screw cutters, and you can use them for cutting the main part off the sprue. Okay, so there you go. So that I'll be using that. Right, for the decals, and they seem to have disappeared. There we go. For the decals, I did used to use a scalpel, but I know if I find that a pair of scissors will do the job just as well. So, all right. Okay, so these are sort of a modelling scissors, and you can get these from people like Sainsbury's or anything like that. Okay, so we've got those there out of the way, and also hobby knife set as well. That actually comes in handy as well, because that's where this comes from as well. So I got these from Sainsbury's. I think. Yes, I did, because I work for Sainsbury's and I get a discount. So there you go. Let's just put that back in its box. There we go. That can go there as well. Also, found this lying around. It's a file, so that again you can just use it to just to sand, just to file off any parts, just to smooth down any parts that need smoothing down a bit as well. I do use that. Okay, as I do with this, it's a proper sanding stick. Again, that comes in very handy for just the sanding down bits that are sticking out of some of the parts. Okay, so there we go. And that's it, guys. Oh, hang on. Nope, I've forgotten. When you come to do the decals, this is microset. This is a sort of a glue for decals, so that I'll be using that as well for the decals as well. And this one, which is microsol. This helps with not just adhesion, but it also helps the decal to cope with uneven surfaces on the model. Okay, so we'll be using that as well. Okay, as best we can. If you find that if you get paints that have totally dried up or on their way to drying up, you can either use some tap water or some of this stuff, which is specialist thinner. So this one's from Tamiya, and I got this from my local branch of Hobbycraft. So all right, so and I'll probably start to use it again as well. All right, okay, so there we go. That's all the stuff that I'll be using throughout this build series. Okay, that's it. I'll see you for part 12 of this. The part 11 is now online. It's just uploaded it earlier this week, so you can watch that. So I know I will. All right. So there you go. Yeah, and that is it. So if you like the video, thanks a lot for watching. Give it that thumbs up. Smash that bell button for more notifications on any future uploads. Okay, so I'll see you soon. Goodbye.